Check two. Check one. Check two. We are up. We are live. We are doing it here on the journey. What's up, Spreaker fam? What's up, Facebook fam? Oh, let me put on my uniform. It's time for us to get started about this time. 9 a.m. on Kuumba. It's kind of early. I still ain't get a lot of word back about meeting with some of these nation builders. And it's cool. That's how I get down sometimes. Oh man. But I'm tired. I'm upset. And I'm ready to start. We need to talk. I need to toast these ancestors. I really need to do a toast today. Let's see what's going on here. Give y'all a couple minutes to tune in. Let me get my shot of that. Let me get a shot. There it is. There it is. Okay, we up. I need people to know that the lines are open. No, that's the flower. I want the flower. Come here. There you go. Now I got too many gallons down here. That's there we go. So give y'all some time. I'm gonna take a shot of that Phoenix blood. Okay, so the text went out. So let's see who gonna grab, who gonna jump up. Damn. Whoa. All right. Y'all know the rules. Grab your water. Grab your health drink. Let's get it. Let me update this window so that I could go and text people out there in Spreaker land. But the lines are open. Let me make sure y'all know that. Lines are open. We're going to conversate a little bit today. We can do some nation building. Some of the nation builders that are supposed to meet up with me, if you're on, you can call in, you can find out, decide on what time we're going to hook up. 556-4535. Good morning, Miss Johnson. Good morning, Brother Kwame. Lines are open. Pin this comment. Boom. T-shirts are out. They starting to go slowly but surely, and I'm gonna have to stop that $10 sale because y'all ain't gonna break me. Y'all ain't not gonna break me. No, can't happen. But yo, I want to make sure that you know you are now rocking with the best. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. It's a Heart of a Simple production, and we are on the Daily Toast. Yep, and we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Yeah, I'm thinking about 2 o'clock, Kwame, but keep your phone on, brother, because we might just do a conference call because I'm not getting a lot of responses. I don't know what's going on. I got to look back at my messages and double check. So how do I order? Dang, there we go. See, all right, let me go and hook you up, Miss Cynthia. Miss Cynthia said, how do she order a shirt? So let me go on and post this up on both timelines. I need to go to the Gumroad site. Now, family, please bear with me. Please bear with me because we still are in production mode. So I'm still ordering the stuff for the shirt. We have the press. And I'm just ordering the stuff for the shirt. So give me a little bit of time to get the shirts done. So, but they will be done. I'm about to post up with the discount. I'm giving you the link with the discount. Here we go. Copy. Boom. Here we go. So, I'm going to post it up. Those that are interested in the t-shirt, here is the Gumroad address on Facebook right now. Boom. It's on the timeline. She said, what is Gumroad? Gumroad is a store. So if you have products that you want to sell, digital or hard copies, Gumroad is a good site to use. I mean, you know, it's sort of like PayPal, but you actually got the site where you could go and put your stuff up and you can handle it. So it's basically like a store. I ran into a couple of years ago. I liked it, and I started using it. I still use PayPal and stuff like that, but I like Gumroad. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I like title Gumroad. I don't know. All right, so let me also post it up on our... Start drinking your water, family. Start drinking the water. Cool. We up live, so let me start posting up. All right, for those that are on Spreaker at this time, here you go as well. Lines are open. I need to make sure they know lines are open too. Lines are open. 614-556-4535. That good? All right, that's good. Let me see what I could do with the messages on Spreaker. Oh no, okay. I don't want to delete that comment. All right, so it's up on Gumroad. The number is up on Facebook. So let's get it. Let's see. Grab your water, family. Y'all know how we do it. That time. Oh, that's a big and mighty glass, Brother Hatim. Drink your water. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Breathe, drink, breathe, drink. Breathe, drink, breathe, drink. Now, lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass. Lift, drink, lift, drink. Let's try it. Let's see. Lift, drink, lift, drink. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body, then drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 move. Let's try a little bit. Move, drink, move, drink. And finally, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Don't be scared. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, drink, drink. Now let's roll it all together. You got it. Take your breath. You lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Move, breathe, lift, drink. That was wrong. Let's see. Let's try it again. Come on, let me see. Breathe, lift, move, lift. Nope, that wasn't it. One more time. Let's try it. Take your breath. Lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. drink, 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 drink. Oh, man. I was home all day, and I can't get my little touchpad to work, so I got to pull out my little mouse. Thank God it's still working. But hey, so everything is everything. I got the lines open if anybody want to call in, 614-556-4535. We got to drink our water so that we can make sure that we get this day started off right. I didn't see anything really in the news that I really wanted to talk about. I mean, we go over some of the stuff that we've been talking about. We could talk about the story of the week or the folktale of the week. I think it was the grasshopper and the owl, right? Very good folktale. A nice lesson involved in it. We had some quotes that we didn't really make it to in the last conversation. Because Brother Shaka was talking about the building that he bought, and he sent me a message saying that he did secure the bag, and he got it covered down there in Cleveland, and I think he on his way up to Columbus because there's something else that he want to look at. So we wish him well, and maybe he'll call in and he give us an update, let us know what's going on, right? So and we had the pleasure of discussing the quotes that we did, and as well as having a lively discussion with Lady J as we usually do. And like I said, I would love to have a lively conversation with some of y'all out there. Don't be shy. Call in. Let's go and rap a taste. And even if you want to just want to talk over the Spreaker app, because you can type your stuff in, I'll see you right away. Or if you just want to post stuff up on Facebook, we can do that as well. But if not, we just gonna get to this toast. I'm gonna finish filling up my glass, finish drinking my water, get hydrated for my day. I need to go out here and do something in this garden, and also text these nation builders so we know whether we gonna meet in person or whether we gonna call. I prefer to meet in person, but we work it how we work it. Me and Cleve need a haircut anyway. Seen Superfly yesterday. Man, this man got in a whole bunch of fights, and his perm just stayed on top. I mean, his hair was immaculate, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, this man's hair, he kicked people in the face, his hair stayed still. They try to hit him, he ducked, they miss his hair. I mean, the hair was immaculate. I mean, every now and then, he'll slap a motherfucker, and then he'll slide his hair back. I'm sitting up here like, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. I don't know. But you know what was the good part about it was that it was so hard to find. The movie was so hard to find, which means there's a possibility that we may have missed this bombing. So, but I saw it. So if anybody wanted to discuss the movie, we could also discuss some of the messages in the movie. Oh my God. And some of the illusions that this movie carried on from the last movie. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole motif of the movie is escape. Escape. Right? Escape the reality that we living in, right? That's the plot. That's the plan, right? But hey. I'm almost done with my water. I got a special drink for us this morning. By the way, anybody out there, I have a gallon of that Justice League Ambrosia. I got a gallon of that regular Ambrosia. And I have a few bottles over here. So anybody that's interested, y'all need to let me know. Those of you in the Columbus area, because y'all know I'm not shipping that shit out. That had bad experience with that. I'm not going through that again. Shouts out to the people that's been ordering the shirts, because the shirts, they're moving. They're moving. We didn't move enough to help brother on Miss Amatu. It just hit us up. GM family, glad to be back. Had a virus in my router due to my son visiting. Miss you. Oh man, it's good to see you too, Miss Amatu. So how's things where you are? Are you still fermenting? You know what I'm saying? Because the inside joke family. You know what I'm saying? How's the Scobie doing? Have you been making drinks? Let us know. And anybody else out there that's brewing, or anybody else out there that want to learn to brew, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to learn to ferment, you know what I'm saying? I can teach you how to do both of those. I got plenty of Scobies, and I would love to spread, because there's nothing like having your own fresh ambrosia. Just watching it move from one level to another, and drinking it as it changes. Now you get some of that effect with the brewers that we have, right? But it's sort of like eating a vegetable out of a garden that you have created yourself. It's a beautiful and it's a powerful thing, right? So, like I said, I just want people to understand that I'm always willing to share with y'all, and to help you start your own piece, start your own brew, especially those of you that live in other states. Yes, I have still been fermenting and have given away. Ooh, she done gave 2 to go. So that means you doing some heavy brewing down there. I mean, have you moved? I mean, have you moved into a bigger bowl or bucket to for your brewing, a bigger container? You know what I'm saying? Because the SCOBY will grow to the size of the container that you use. But she been brewing, so she done gave away 2 SCOBYs already, and that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Passing on the love. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, here's to you. My last little bit of water. All right, right here. What I have is some of that lemon lime. But what I forgot to do with the Justice League this time was to put the bee pollen in. So what we're gonna do today is we're going to toast with some lemon lime ambrosia, lemon lime ginger. I call it Justice League, and I put a little bit of bee pollen in it. I smell the lemons, the lime, the ginger, and also now, because I call it Justice League, because we got the lemon, which is Superman, the lime, which is Wonder Woman, the ginger, which is Batman, which makes everything work together, and this one we got a little bit of the Flash, which is the cayenne, which helps get the blood flowing along with the ginger. Help, you know what I'm saying? The ginger and the ginger and the cayenne gets the blood moving and help move the herbal stuff into your system a little bit faster. Help you with the health benefits a little bit faster. Miss Amatu say yes, love my ginger, cayenne, black seed. Ooh, yet using 2. Oh, and you moved up to 2.5 gallons. Now you know they have 5 and 7 gallon food safe containers that you could use as well. Just throwing that out there. Right? You know, because if you up to 2.5 gallons and you already giving away Scobies, that means 2.5 gallons. I mean, if you drinking daily, 2.5 gallons is cool. somebody just asked to join Gye-Nyame journey, and that's a good thing, right? So she said she got a ginger cayenne black seed drink. That sound like that Kwame. Hey, Kwame, Miss Amatu drinking your drink down in Atlantic City, man. She down there drinking your drink. All right, so I want to say, excuse my manners, great Kuumba to everybody in the family. Great Kuumba. Today is Kuumba, the day of creativity. We're gonna see what we're gonna be able to create today. Me and Cleve is doing an experiment with potatoes, right? We're trying to grow some sweet potatoes, and those that know about growing the potatoes, we're using a trash bag, right? So when the little potatoes start growing up, you cover them up. It's like a mound. So the higher you make the mound, the more potatoes you get. So we got a big trash bag that we're going to try to slowly fill up with dirt and allow the plant, because I guess the higher the plant goes, the more tubers that it make. So we experiment with that. So we're gonna go out here and we're gonna bury this because I'll show y'all a picture of it. Actually, why don't y'all walk with me? And I am going to show y'all Cleve's garden on Facebook. Y'all listen in on Spreaker. I know y'all gotta listen close on Spreaker, okay? So here we go. Let's switch the camera around. Alright, there goes that yoga mat. But right here, I don't want to take it too much out in the light. That's Cleve's garden right there. So right here, we got a tomato plant. It's been struggling, but it's starting to sprout some tomatoes, right? Then we got some greens and flowers out here. Right here, what we're trying to do. This is where I got my dandelion. This is my dandelion patch. I'm growing dandelions in here. Here's the potatoes that we're gonna have to cover up. Right here, got some more tomatoes right there. See them? I think those are the cabbage and greens, I'm not sure. Got some peppers. Right. Got some rocket peppers right here. We got some carrots. There's the pride of it, right? That's the pride of our plant right there. That's the tomato plant right there. So let me go back in so we get our Spreaker people back on. But y'all got an opportunity to see Mr. Cleve's garden right there. Covering up the Gye-Nyame sign, but hey, it's all good, right? It's all good. So, alright, so I'm back, Miss Amatu. Sorry. Wanted to show the family the garden. Alright, so we back. Ms. Amatu says, yes, I know, but I'm the only one drinking it here. Alright, so Kwame, you got people liking your drink. You know what I'm saying? She drinking a Kwame up there. Ms. Amatu, what other flavors have you been experimenting with out there on the East Coast, Miss Amatu? You know what I'm saying? Besides the ginger, black seed, you said the ginger, cayenne, and black seed. Well, yours don't have, the Kwame don't have cayenne in it. You never requested cayenne. So, but what other flavors are you experimenting with? Because we got like, Shaka, he said, word, Miss Amatu, yeah, you don't have no cayenne in yours, brother. So that's actually not the Kwame. So she got on, so proud of your prince learning. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, he doing his thing, man. Clear, he do his thing, you know. He kind of really into those video games, but he do his thing, you know. So y'all got to see his little garden. Got the flowers out there to attract the bees and stuff like that. And hopefully within the next year we better take it to another level, because we also got the garden at the school, and then we also got the garden towers that we're working with as far as the program. So like I told y'all, in a minute I'm gonna be going on the what we call I'm gonna call it the Urban Gems Fast, where all the food that I eat, 85% of the food that I eat, I'm gonna have to say 85%, right? 85% of the food that I eat is gonna be straight from what our kids are growing, our children are growing, right? Maybe I might be able to do 100%, except for, of course, that ambrosia, right? But, just for 21 days, eat nothing but food that has been grown by the young people in the program. You know what I'm saying? I might even extend it to local food grown here, just so that we could show that it can be done. Oh, she said, okay, strawberry lemon, both of them together. So for those that don't know, Miss Amatu, she brews she's a fermenter as well. So I'm asking her what flavors she's been brewing with her June, and she's doing strawberries. She said strawberry and lemon. I'm asking, is it strawberry separate and lemon, or is it strawberry and lemon? That sounds like something that I might, that one right there sounds kind of hot, but I know that's a lot of, that's kind of a lot of sugar, but I think, that could work. I put the cayenne in after for my circulation problems, right? See, the cayenne works good for the circulation as well. So now, first, let's do this. It is Kuumba. Y'all should know what that day is, right? Y'all should know what it is. The modic principle of the day is order. Color is orange. Hermetic law is cause and effect. If you male, like our brother Kwame, it's your day. If you female, it's Ama, right? So, great day Kwame, great day Ama. So another piece that I'm working on with the shirts now, because this is going to be hard, because the print on the shirt is going to be a silver, right? And I'm going to be able to place it on different colors. So if you want the day that you was born on, right, the color of the day, like for example, for Umoja, it's violet or purple. For Kuji Chaglia, it's indigo, so I'm going to keep that black. For Jima, it'll be blue. For Ujuma, it'll be green. For Nia, it'll be yellow. For Kuumba, it'll be orange. And for Imani, it will be red, right? So for those people who want to celebrate their day, what we're going to be able to do, we're going to be able to put the daily toasters on the color of the day. And also on the back of the shirt, what I'm thinking about putting is all of the principles for that day plus the day name. If you man, you know what I'm saying? And maybe put on top, if it's a man, like for the day, we will put Kwame on the top. It'll be on an orange shirt, right? With silver letters, Kwame on the top, with all of the principles of the day on the back of the shirt, and daily toaster on the front. That's gonna be expensive, but we're gonna make it happen. How you doing, Miss Sasha Mosh? All right. So, also today, in the African Center Cultural Virtue and Value Systems, used in emotional emancipation circles, we have in Wolof today, we have Jup or Jub, good character, just, honest, righteous. In Akan ethics, we got strong character. And in traditional Yoruba, the word is Oju Inu, which means insight. All right? Y'all got it? Got it? Good. All right. So, first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator, we lift up our glass. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, without any further ado, let me put the camera back on. There we go. All right. Without any further ado, we're going to call on those ancestors, the stars of the show. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Ern Brown Sr., Rosie D. Tilley, Georgia Winnie Walton, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Walsh Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimentel, No More Expat, Maya Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kell Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stober, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrell, James Farmer, Mary Tavaz, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Addie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Imhotep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. What is the color will be black. The standard color will be black, but if you wanted to order the color for your shirt, it will be orange. But we ain't doing that right now, Brother Kwame. I just threw that out. That sounds good, right? I know it sounds like a lot of work too, brother. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the black shirts together. I'm getting the black shirts together first. You know what I'm saying? Because for each, thinking business-wise, right? For the first set of shirts that's going to come out is going to be the black Daily Toasters with the words on the back that I have right now. For simplicity, and two, to at least get the word out. And then after that, for those who are truly interested in getting your shirt, the color of your shirt, we should be able to keep the price still low. Okay, cool. Keep the price still low, right? But then we'll be able to start getting colors, right? Now, the only color that I'm going to be doing right now is I got to get at least one pink shirt because CeeLo wants hers, and she said something like a fusion. I don't know. I didn't even know there was a such thing as a fusion pink, right? So I'm getting that, right? So we're gonna get the pink ones, ladies. If y'all want the pink shirts, I will accommodate. You know what I'm saying? We can do it like that. Now, but I'm just trying to keep it simple at first because this is gonna be our first run of shirts. So right now, next week, I'm gonna be ordering the stencils. They call it Plastisol or something like that. I'm gonna be ordering our first group of these and then I gotta order I gotta order two of them. I gotta order this one and I gotta order the one for the back. Hi, Dad. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Gina. All right. So let's go and finish toasting up these ancestors. We have Nevaeh Mitchell. Nevaeh Mitchell. Nevaeh Mitchell. I have to say her 3 times. Young Simpson. Ozella Watson. Hugo Watson. John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irving, Hiron Phillips, William Ford Jr., Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Ballows, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, and Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staton, Joel Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis. Yeah, I think it's Gleavis. Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, and Winifred Scantleberry. So we lift up our glass and we say what? Ashe. Oh, thank you, Mosh. All right, so here we go. Y'all ready? So we moved from the past. We're moving into the present. So let's get it. Where we at? What y'all do to my computer? Because now my finger thing ain't working.
Your finger what?
This thing right here, it's not working.
Damn, Ron,
tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
All right, family, we lift up the glass for the present moment. We salute the present moment, and we say, Ashe, right? We move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We lift up our glass, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, how do I add an ancestor to the list? I got a pen right here, right now. Miss Johnson, post that ancestor up right now. I'll go and recite their name right now, and I put them in the book. I think I have you on here, Sister Cynthia. Like Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie, and Margaret Armstead. Those your fam? What movie is that from again? That is from Rocky. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. I can't remember one. Diane Scott. We sending the shots out to Diane Scott. And I'm adding her to your list. Diane Scott. Cool. So, we lift up our glass and we salute our children, our children's children on to infinity. Now, where do we go from here? We go to all of our relations. We lift up the glass, keep the family from arguing about what's all the relations. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody once mentioned gummy bears when we was going through all the relations, and I'm traumatized from that. And because I couldn't tell them, we ain't going to toast the gummy bears, but yeah, gummy bears. Yeah, they said gummy bear. Grown folks said gummy bear. You left out the flora and the fauna and the gummy bears. All right? So, okay. We just say all of our relations. All right? Oh, Eric Armstrong as well. So we add another ancestor. We have another ancestor on our team of ancestors that's out here getting it for us. And we have Erica Armstrong. Erica Armstrong. Cool. I was talking to one of my sons last night about because he's going through some hard times. It ain't really hard. I mean, because like he recently had well, I ain't gonna go into his business. But anyway, I told him, said, man, you need to get me your answer. I said, I don't be trying to think about him, Pops. I said, listen, you ain't got to think about him. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that for you. You know what I'm saying? You my son, I'm gonna pour for you. I'm gonna pour. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that popping off. Lady J calling me, so I hope it ain't no drama about to pop off. I ain't got no way to get at Lady J. Let her know I'm on. One love, fam. May go Gale for their sales. Okay. May it full. He's doing a comedic salute, and the system ain't get right. And I came in and say, may a full Gale feel their sails as they go upstream to the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in that the tradition of sailing, you want the wind at your back, blowing in the sails to move you towards the ancestors. So, family, we lift up our glass. Guess where we going now, right? This is that selfish toast right here, family. What do you need? Lift up your glass right now and toast yourself. What is it that you need in your life right now? What is it that you need that's be popping off right now for you? We lift up the glass. You got it? And we say Ashe. All right? From there, family, I salute the most powerful being in the room. And guess who that is? That is you. That is you. I toast you. Lift up my glass. And we say Ashe. 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 All right, so I'm going to be trying to arrange the meeting. We're going to go through. I'm going to go through right now and see if there's any newsworthy things for us to discuss. I'm going to pull out. Maybe we're going to discuss one of the proverbs that I didn't get to discuss the other night. But right now, what we're going to do, we're going to sample what this Justice League with that new secret ingredient. I guess it ain't a secret if I'm telling y'all, right? With that bee pollen. God damn, it got a kick. Wow. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Well then. All right, so let's look, because it's one I wanted to kind of look at. This is the African proverb for the week. Now, family, with the newsletter, what we're going to be able to do, in some form or fashion, I'm going to be able to post up on a newsletter the folktale of the week, because the newsletter will be done in a format. It's going to be a digital format. I'm going to be able to send it out and be able to add to it. Those people that want to add to the newsletter, those of you that Gye-Nyame, because those that daily toasters, you Gye-Nyame. You know what I'm saying? Y'all family. Those people that have interesting stuff that they want to add to the newsletter. Now, if you're a long rider and stuff like that, that's cool. We could take long form. But what I want to do is I want to be able to provide people, right, I want to be able to provide people with information, right? I don't want to overdo it. I want to give them a snippet and then give them a link to where they could go to. You understand? So the people that's working with me on the newsletter right now, I'm just playing with it, we're experimenting with it. And like I said, those of you that you might not be good writers, right? You might want to express yourself with some art. Boom.
This call is being recorded.
Who this? Somebody on the line.
Lady J.
Go ahead. You've been calling me. What's going on?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm exceptional. Thank you for asking, sir.
Yeah. I should be. I should be tracking you down because you're posting up pictures trying to get me laid off. I see. And hell. And
so no one's going to talk about the things that you've been doing, the false truth that you've been spreading.
Oh, the false truth that I've been spreading. What's that false truth about you?
Assassinating my character, saying that I've been messing up that woman's desk.
You mean you didn't you didn't admit that was you messing it up and blaming it on Sasha and Gina? That wasn't you blaming it on Sasha and Gina? All this time messing up her desk and then turn around and blame it on Sasha and Gina?
Not at all.
All this time.
Thank you, sir.
All this time. I thought it was Sasha and Gina, but it was you all the time.
The lies. But it's okay. Are you going to the school?
I'm thinking about it because we're supposed to be having a meeting. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't getting a big response. But I do need to go over there because I need to water the plants over there. So me and Cleve was going to take a ride. Why? What's up?
Okay, I'm about to go take the hose, just FYI, because I'm about to have a car wash.
You about to
what?
what?
I'm going to get the hose. I think there's 2 hoses, though.
No, it's not no 2 hoses. You about to take my hose?
Yes, the same hose I always take.
All right, listen. Cool. Just water my
plant.
plant.
I needed to know if you were going because I need some chairs out the building, so I'm not standing the entire time.
But you're talking about now. I'm not going up there till about 2 o'clock.
Okay. All right. So the hose will be back by 2 o'clock.
No. Just water the plants before you go.
I'm not. I have to be there by. Actually, have to be there shortly.
Did she just say she not? Is my ears deceiving me? You can't water the plants? Don't. Yeah, you in a hurry. I understand. Go ahead. Let the plants just die in the heat. Y'all see what I deal with. This is what Brother Hatim I deal with on a regular basis. nation building. You know, it's just cool. But go ahead. I appreciate you. Get the hose. And you said it'd be because you said if I go up there around 2:30, 3 o'clock, it'll be back.
Yeah, depending on how I'm feeling, I may water when I get back, but I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna feel like it.
You ain't gonna feel like doing what?
Watering the plants.
No, you ain't got. If you in a hurry, because we gotta go up there anyway, and it's therapy for me. I go through a lot of shit, and when I'm able to go out there and just water the plants, it kind of, you know what I'm saying? It kind of helps. Kind of helps me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just joking. If you ain't got time, I could dig it. I'll be up there around 2 o'clock to do it. So by all means, get it. Wait, it's something on the ancestor list that I wanted to ask you. I want to make sure because.
What you want to ask me?
All right, no, I ain't. Is it pronounced Riola? Riola Ross. Is it Riola? Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's what I wanted to check on. All right.
That's my namesake.
What you mean your namesake?
My name is Janelle Riola Ross.
Shut up. Okay, cool. All right. I didn't know that. Okay, I just want to make sure I was pronouncing it right.
Yep, that's it. Okay, thank you, sir. I'm grabbing up these things for this car wash. If you want us to clean the van, you could stop by.
Don't just say me. Just go and put the commercial out. Put the commercial out. Come on now.
Yeah, everyone. We are going to be located at 4183 Refugee Road, right there at that Wendy's. If you'd like to come make a donation and get your car washed, your change will make change.
Your small change could make a large change in the community. That's my shit.
Correct.
That's mine. That's mine.
You always want to tag team.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
With my line,
what are you talking about?
I don't understand. And then you want to try and come off like that's your line.
That is my line.
That's my line. Now
that's
you talking about small
I came up with that.
Change.
I got witnesses.
Okay.
I came with that at APDS over almost 30 years ago. Girl, what are you talking about?
Small change make big change. Okay, I got
No, your small change to make a large change in the community. But what I was going to say is this.
Okay.
What if somebody is listening to a podcast in California. They can't make it, but they like the work that you do because you be on the show and people be hyping you up. Go on, Lady J, tell Brother High Temp, shut him up. What if they wanted to make a donation to what you're doing right now? Is there a way they could donate without necessarily coming to the car wash? Is there some type of electronic link that they could reach out to you so that they could give? Because for those that don't know, Lady J is very active in the community. Right now, she is raising money for her drill team and cheerleaders, I think.
And my cheer team, yes.
And a cheer team. And it's very, very expensive for these young ladies. But every year, Lady J is able to go on and raise this money. And also, she raised money to take young ladies to December. So she needs, you know what I'm saying? She needs our support. Even though I ain't getting my damn pretzels yet. But I'm not going to bring that up right now.
Sir, your pretzels will arrive on time. And they will be there on Tuesday. So you can pick them up before you leave your place of employment. I don't want to say work because I don't see you do that. But your place of employment, you can pick that up before you leave your place of employment on Tuesday, sir.
Darky, I know you did not just sit up here and just... Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Wait a minute. Did you just call me Darky?
Oh, man. Hey.
That is a derogatory
to who?
Racial epithet.
Derogatory to who? As dark as I... Go on. Beautiful and dark. So go and get off my show. You've been excommunicated. You've been excommunicated. Get out.
Well, I thank you for taking my call this morning. Please continue
you forced
to
your
lift
way on
up
the show.
The Mitchell family.
I said it 3 times. I kind of wanted you to. I was hoping we would go into the conversation because you have some powerful things to say about young folks as well. Let's discuss that because, you know what I'm saying, you know it a little bit better. So I was waiting for us to be able to have a conversation so that you can explain to the family about what's going on with the Mitchell family. But yeah, we have toasted her already. I see Sister Navita Nelson is on the line. She on the line. So, but go on and handle your business, Lady J.
I appreciate it. If anyone wants to make a donation, it's too complicated to tell you how to send that electronically. But if you wanted to drop a money order or check in the mail and send it for Millennium Rockets Athletics and send it to 3500 Refugee Road, your small change will make big change in the community.
That's 3500 Refugee Road, Columbus, Ohio.
Road,
43232. There you go. All right. Anybody that's interested, you know, you can. And I just want we just want to make sure that our people know that there's many different ways that you can contribute, and you don't have to be in the city with us, because we are an international tribe. All right. Even though she don't like to go out to the woods with us, that's cool.
You spend a lot of time.
Me.
As tall as you are, being very little.
Ooh,
Just want to say that.
Oh, my God. You very sensitive. Where my daughter-in-law?
I'm not being sensitive.
Where my daughter-in-law? Let's just keep it at that. Where my daughter-in-law? I'd rather speak to her.
Right here.
Tell her I said, what's up? Tell Melly Mel I said, what's up? Go and take care of the kids.
I tell him, what's up. Melly Mel is at work. She is over at the urban farm getting some work in this Saturday.
Post what number again? Somebody want the number again. You want to call in 614-556-4535. It should be pinned up to the top. Sister Navita about to call in 614-556-4535.
I think I should get the bright one.
Huh?
Talking to my we get these poster boards so we can get this out there. You know, these are I love these car washes.
All right.
Thank you for your time, sir. We're going to get moving.
We'll get moving.
Make this money.
Kick rocks.
You guys
have a great day. Have a great fundraiser. Hope you watch a lot of cars. And I hope you wash the fingerprints off of Sister Robinson's death, since you be messing it up, blaming my kids. Peace.
Patsy. Peace.
What's up, Sister Navita? What's going on?
What's going on with you, brother Hunter?
I'm just chilling, sitting up here drinking this ambrosia. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I know some people been asking about buying some. You got some ready?
I got some ready. I got bottles and I got 1 gallon. Hold on, Vicky. Do your friend want that? Okay. I got 1 gallon of original. I got some bottles of the Justice League, was lemon, lime, and ginger. I got original. Got a bunch of original. I got a couple of flour left because I'm experimenting with the flour. And then
I think the kind I had got last time was the gallon Justice League. I know she wanted the gallon.
Well, I got a gallon of original. I'm telling you, I think she'll like the original. Think you'll like the original.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Do you want me to bring it, or what you want me to do?
Yeah. Oh, we gonna meet today too. Yeah, bro. You got Cash App?
You know I got Cash App. You know I got all those apps.
I can't remember shit. Okay, well, I'll bring it with you. I'll get it for her.
All right.
But I wanted to talk to you about an encounter I had, and I wanted the people to hear the encounter I had, and this is just,
wait.
We got the movie coming up.
Am I gonna need a drink for this one?
Girl's coming.
Do I need a drink for this encounter? Am I gonna
need what?
Am I gonna need a drink? Cause this sounds serious. Let me.
You might need one. I was over at the bookstore on my regular Friday night with Friday 1s and 2s. Went over to Amina's kitchen.
Hold on. Let's take it one step at a time. Can you tell them why you be over at the bookstore and where the bookstore is? You know what I'm saying? Because we need to start letting people know.
Well, every Friday, I get off work early, and I go to the Wadi Bookstore at 1500 Mount Vernon Avenue. I go for one because they have any book I want, and if I don't have it, they'll order it. And we also have a book club there. Excuse me, that starts at 6 o'clock. So now I go in there, he got a TV and stuff set up so you can come in and you can purchase something, you can kick back and chill, watch something on the TV. They always got something knowledgeable on the TV that you can watch, and so I go get knowledge every Friday.
Uh-oh.
So 2 doors over is a restaurant, all black old restaurant. I've been in the neighborhood for years. So I went over there. And I ran into a brother in there that we knew, a mutual friend. And he used to be a member of, he's not anymore, but I think he's a member of the Peacekeeper movement, he said. So I thought, oh, okay, so this is a brother trying to do stuff, in the black community or whatnot. So he starts up a conversation and says that if you notice, white people are so nice. They're so nice and they're so mannerable. I mean, when you see them on the street or if you walk up to them, they're always, hi, how you doing? And they're very nice. And black people act shitty. They have a horrible demeanor and they're just not very nice people. And I just it just took me for a loop, because it really did catch me off guard, you know what I'm saying? That a black person was racist. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think I might have, caught myself something like, then he went on and talked about how black women were gold diggers and white women will accept a black man. When black women meet one black men, the first thing they want to know is where you work, how much money you got, etc. And white women take you as you are and will help you to build up. Yeah, man, this is a black man saying this. So I was just like, are you kidding me? I said, they're the biggest gold diggers I know. Wait. And he was like, not around, no, they're not. I ain't never seen it. I said, well, you must hang with some bum motherfuckers then. And then he just looked at me, and I said, you have to hang with bum motherfuckers who don't have shit. Because the white women that I know, they gonna go with some money, and I mean, don't say, and the best gold diggers around is the white women I've ever seen. They the best ones at the job. You know what I'm saying? So for you to sit here, no, I ain't seen no white women like that before. I just was like, I just kind of was standing, and I kind of felt myself getting a little hot inside, and I didn't want to make no scene in the meanest because I was about to give this motherfucker the business. So I just kind of shut down a bit. I said a few things, but I just kind of toned it down a bit. But I just say that to say, and mind you, this brother is your complexion, I'm Tim.
He's a darky.
There's no way in hell he could tell me in his 40 years of his life on earth, especially being as dark as he is, that he has not experienced negativity from white women. He ain't had no white woman clutch her purse, look at him crazy in the fucking elevator, follow him around in the store. You can't tell me that. But you mean to tell me they're the nicest people you ever met? And I said, they ought to be happy, motherfucker, because this is their shit, and they're privileged. So, of course, if I'm a privileged motherfucker, I'm going to be running around here like I am.
Joyous.
I did tell him
Full
that.
of joy, huh? Full of joy.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no reason to be running around here with no fucking attitudes. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I understand black people do have some attitudes, and we do have some issues within the black community. I'm not dismissing that, but I'm not going to sit here and put them on a pedestal in the meantime.
But hold on.
You got me bent, bro.
So this brother was a member of the Peacekeepers, and
at one time.
What's the Peacekeepers? That's what they do. Just so
it's the brothers that had the orange shirts on.
Right. Is that
the bright orange shirts? They was like going around the community, just trying to bring unity within the community, handle some of the issues that were going on within the community, handling it without having to, have police intervention and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
So, okay,
make peace within the neighborhood.
So it kind of makes sense that he no longer is part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, sure does. Because I was like, I know this mother chucker did not just say what I think he said.
But hold on, how long was you over there so that y'all could have gotten to a conversation where, because what led into this conversation? You went over to get some fish, you went over there, and then he was just in there talking like this? In the black...
Well, he was in there, and I was with somebody who knew him, and they were saying, how you been doing, blah, 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 and he owns his own business, and he said, I don't even know what made him, he's married to a black woman, but he just started saying,
white
I just started to notice, being in my business, that when you doing business and stuff, and the people that I encounter, that white people are so nice and mannerable. He might be listening right now because I think we Facebook friends. I told him I was going to friend his ass on Facebook. So I was just like, you know what, Ma? And that shit, and I just was so stuck. Somebody catch you that you kind of get lost in words. Right. You just don't know. I was just stuck that this person was saying this to me. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I don't know. Last time I checked, they was the ones shooting black folks down in the streets. They was the ones calling police on black people for fucking breathing. So I don't know where you get that these people are just so damn nice and mannerable.
Well, they're nice and mannerable when they make the call. You know what I'm saying? They're very polite when they make the call. But that's part of our issue right there, right? It's like we got people want to keep peace in our community, but we don't like each other, and we don't understand that because oftentimes I struggle with the depression. I struggle with the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes we got to move that beyond ourselves and realize that the shit that you're going through, you got to realize you got a whole bunch of other people just like you going through the same shit. I'm traumatized. So for me to look at my people and be like, boom, I'm going to expect these behaviors, right? What you call manners, what other people what people call manners are the way that you have been taught to act in the society. See, and what maybe he don't understand that there was gentlemen that was selling his ancestors. They were very mannerable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They were very polite. And you know what I'm saying? They had their
Jeffrey Dahmer was a nice motherfucker.
Oh, very nice.
Jeffrey Dahmer nice one?
Very nice. You know what I'm saying? And that is the mass of society. So a lot of times you have to be very wary. See, because one of the things that you can always know about us in most cases is if a motherfucker like you or not. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us say, hey, I appreciate that. But, somebody that's able to be nice with you and kind with you and then turn around and like I said, or like you just said, turn around and call the police on your ass. And you would never suspect that it was them that called the police because they were so nice to you and so mannerable. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to stop. I feel you because I would have been at a loss for words too because I'm like, damn. Because I'm just trying to get some fish, nigga. Can I get some fish without this shit? You know what I'm saying? Can I get some soup? Because that they can make some good bean soup. Can I get some bean soup? You know what I'm saying? Was he sitting there? Was he waiting? Was he waiting for something?
Waiting for his fish, and he in the blackest side. Let me tell you something. I don't know if the sisters can hear him back there because it was sisters cooking the food, but I'd have been telling his ass, you could take your ass somewhere else and go to one of them white establishments and get you some unseasoned fucking fish. Why don't you do that?
You go where they nice. You go where they polite.
Yeah, go over there and get some of that nice unseasoned shit you like. Because you over there. He was just going in. And don't get me wrong, I know that he said, well, I'm just telling you from a black man's perspective. I said, well, okay, because I'm not a black man, so I can't give you the black man perspective.
Hold on, and he said,
I'll give you that.
He said black women are gold diggers, right? Is that what he said?
Gold diggers and yeah.
All right, now.
Yeah. The first thing they want to know is what you do and how much money you make and all of that.
Well, black women must be the worst gold diggers in the world because ain't no gold in these fields. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? The gold digging from who?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When the average black family has $1,700, what kind of, you know what I'm saying, nigga? You at the wrong mines. There's no gold in these hills.
You know.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, and a friend that was with me, I had another brother with me, that they knew each other, and he was like, well, I disagree. He said, because, I've seen sisters, they can go from one brother to another and be treated like that dogs, but they still stick with their brothers. He said, but I see a lot more black men who are just going off with white women, but I do see a lot more loyal, willing to put up with the things in black women than I do in white women. But he said he disagreed.
Thank you. Hey, and you know what? That's the beauty of America. He could disagree, and he go home to his, as you say, he go home to his black wife, and he can let her know how much more he appreciate white women than black women. You know what I'm saying? Everything. It's. But that's part of the issue. That's part of the issue we deal with. I'm glad I got my drink though. For those that don't know, this is that flower ambrosia. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, I am going to send out a text or call to the family to let them know that we're gonna be meeting. I'm thinking we're gonna meet about 2:00. I'm gonna be up at the school. Family want to come out? We can meet because we need to talk about this newsletter. We need to talk about this movie night. We need to talk about the Marcus Garvey Festival. We need to talk about our next move as Gye-Nyame. I'm opening up the gates, family. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's build. Right? There's a lot of stuff going on.
I want to.
Go ahead.
We need, people in the community that are willing to put in some work and be. It's not a lot of work. Just put in some work and be active and, especially participate. When we have something, participate. Because participation gives us the ability to do it again.
That's right.
So, when you tune in and something's going on, whether it's a movie night, it's a book club.
Movie night. Hold on. Movie night.
Whether it's the warrior training, whatever you do. We need people to participate.
Movie night. What is the movie that we're going to be showing again?
It's a documentary called Dark Girls. The producer of the movie is Bill Duke.
Ah!
Bill Duke.
Stop that,
Car
baby.
Wash. That's why. He played that dude in Car Wash. Remember that?
Yeah, Bill Dukes.
And he was in Minister Society. You know he done fucked up. Don't you?
Bill Duke's been around a very long time. And the name of the documentary,
an activist.
Right. The name of the movie is called Dark Girls. We're gonna be having it. We're gonna be showing it. Now we're gonna determine the date. We're gonna be showing it today. Right. So family, we will be sending out flyers. We also we'll be having
a concession stand with vegetarian hot dogs, regular hot dogs, popcorn, candy. Drink, it's just like when you go to the movie. And hopefully we might be able to have some of these T-shirts out by then. So, and it's only $5 to get in. You ain't going nowhere in the city to see a movie for $5. And those who are old moviegoers, if you haven't been to our new movie location, we're still in the school, but we got a bigger and better.
Oh, so you like that
now? It's really comfortable. It accommodates everybody comfortably, and so it's a really nice experience to be with your people, and then we'll have a discussion afterwards. And it's a family affair. You can bring your children. 17 and under are free.
Hold on. So I could pay $5 for me, and all of my kids are free.
all your kids are free.
The Gye-Nyame gang is free.
You have to buy concessions. You have to buy concessions. You know, you might want to buy your kids some popcorn or whatever.
You got popcorn there too?
Concession stand is
popcorn gonna be there? Popcorn gonna be there.
Yep, gonna have popcorn for $1.
I like licorice. Y'all gonna have some licorice up in the house?
Licorice for $1. Yep.
What? Oh man.
We have it all. Snickers, licorice, popcorn, hot dogs. Thinking about doing some nachos too.
So
doing some nachos and jalapenos and cheese.
So we're gonna need some help on those concessions. So we're gonna need some, you know what I'm saying? So family, like I said, y'all need to keep up with us. Cause we're moving, and we're building. And like I said, if you read my text message, I got on there allergic to fuckery. We beyond that. We too old for that. I ain't got time for it. We ain't got time for it. We got to leave a legacy for our kids, and that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to leave some sustainable holidays, some cultural stabilizing holidays, so that our kids will be able to celebrate and remember us in a positive light as a group, as well as as individuals. So hey, we doing it right. So I'm gonna set the meeting because Kwame already got 2. So I'm gonna send out a text message to all those that should be there for them to meet me up at the school at about 2:00. Lady J just texted me, says, you know, I know she said something smart, something about 2:30 or something, but that's how it goes. So.
And we ask everybody, you know, to participate and please come out. Bring your family. It's a family affair. You know what I'm saying? And
we'll be following up with the date.
For some younger people to come out, you know, to get the message, because we really got to deal with that. We still are dealing with this in 2018. Because I seen a flyer a couple years ago with light skin versus dark skin club, you know, party that was happening. You know what I'm saying? And the comments on it, you know, the light-skinned girls. And I hear brothers still saying stuff like, I always wanted me a red-bone girl. And, you know, I remember a preacher that when I was into the church that got up in the pulpit, Pastor, I'm going to say his name. Shit, I put a name on it, Pastor Forbes. I'll never forget it as long as I live. He sat up in the pulpit and said that, you know, the Lord, if you follow the Lord will bless you in many ways. Look at me. I never thought I could get a light-skinned woman.
Oh, my God. Shut up. Stop lying. Stop lying on the church, girl.
I bullshit you not. He said that shit. I just was like,
I never thought I could get a light-skinned woman. Lord.
And that was my last time there.
Look at what I got here.
Look what the Lord blessed me with. You follow Jesus, he can get you a light-skinned woman too.
You mean Jesus could get me a light-skinned woman? What?
You sure can, with good hair.
With good hair? Oh.
With good hair.
What? Shut up.
Yeah.
But hey, but that's a sickness. That's a sickness. That's a sickness in our community.
It causes a big division. Mm-hmm. It causes a big division, you know. And I have learned in my, you know, older years, and I have friends that are, you know, and I'm a light-skinned woman, and I've had friends that are darker complected, and they have.
You a mean light-skinned woman. I'm just saying.
Some of the things that they felt just being around me, and the kind of low-key hatred they had because they would notice how they felt I was treated differently. Because I was light-skinned, and, well, you know, I don't know about this because you light-skinned, and, you know, and they held a little animosity because of my complexion. I was just shocked, like, really?
So, and I think one of the things that's going to come out of discussion is the double-edged sword. Now, I played a tape on, as a matter of fact, while you're here, I'm going to pull it up right now. I played a tape on, I think it was yesterday morning show, and I'm gonna see if I can find this tape, cause it was an interview. It was something off of Oprah's show. Let's see. We actually could get
oh,
black.
Yeah. I remember you playing something on Oprah.
Right. Yeah, because we need to hype this whole conversation up, because this conversation is going to show the double-edged sword of what we're dealing with. Because colorism not only affects those that are seen in a negative light, far as complexion, it also does something to those who are seen in the in the positive in the positive piece. And so now everybody come out losing, and we got to make sure that our young ladies don't feel like that. Let me see if this is it. It was an interview by Ayanna Van Zant, and I'm trying to see if this was it. I think I did pull it off of. Yep. It's painful. Here's how colorism affects black folks. All right, so listen up, family. Here you go. Here on Gye-Nyame Journey, we'll have because I'm hyping up we don't have the date for the movie yet. It's not today, but we will be hyping up this movie, and we expect y'all to come out, because I got light-skinned and I got dark-skinned daughters, and y'all better have your asses up in the place, and y'all better come with the rowdiness, because I want to have some discussion. I want to have some serious talk, because this shit tears up families. Hold on. That look like, what's her name? Monet behind that woman. All right, here we go.
As a light-skinned African-American woman, I can tell you, yes, I have darker family members. I see what they face and what they deal with. I don't tolerate it. I was never raised in my family to tolerate it. At the same time, though, being a light-skinned girl, you get called names. You get called light bright. You get called high yellow. This is a red bone. This is a reality every day. And they make you feel as if you're alien.
Hold on.
You're not black enough.
I'm going to let it pause for a second. But I got a question. Where did the term red bone come from? Anybody out there know? I mean, I've been hearing this. We've been using.
Oh wow, it stems from a negative connotation, if I remember correct. My memory's so bad, but it was a term. It wasn't nice initially.
Okay.
But I'll have to look it back up. I did study that a while back, and I remember feeling like, oh wow, okay, it was like a product of a mixture of races or people, and they created this red bone, and it was not necessarily a compliment back then.
Oh, okay.
But, it grew to be complimentary to people later on. But I don't like the term. I mean, I've been called all of those terms, but the thing about being called red bone, high yellow, light bright, and damn near white, those are negatives that, when people say that to you, though, depending on the mindset of the person that has been said to, that can be taken complimentary.
Yeah, because
to be called light bright and damn near white. You know what I mean?
My grandmother didn't say that. My grandma used to just call them bright. OJ, that one of them bright girls was over here looking for you. Bright girl. Bright.
Yeah.
What the fuck you? What? Bright? Who? Bright. Oh, light skin. Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, why you ain't? Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Get out of here.
Okay, because in my, being in my younger years, I thought, white women were just like the creme de la creme, the Farrah Fawcett's and the Bo Derricks, that's what. So to call me light bright and damn near white, I kind of thought that was kind of hot shit.
But when you think about it, that is what else would a young person think? If you look at what comes across the media and what young people seen, especially when we was young. See, because when we was young, there was no choice. When you turned on the TV, you saw white, period. Now, people have a choice.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have choices. Hell, you know what I'm saying? We used to have to wait weeks just to be excited about a show, or, you know what I'm saying? And then every now and then, you get a black show. Like I remember I don't know how. I know you about this age. You remember this? Do you remember on Different Strokes when Willis and Janet Jackson was contemplating having sex, and they had a 2-part series? I mean, I couldn't wait. I'm like, damn, man, Willis about to get with Janet Jackson, right? That shit, that was big stuff for me back then. That was big stuff for, because I never saw black people on TV. You know what I'm saying? And we used to have to wait. Now, you know what I'm saying? I can sit down and binge some shit straight through a weekend. I could just binge it the whole weekend, right? I don't even have to wait no more. So now our children no longer have to wait. They got all these choices. And a lot of times what I'm starting to find out that a lot of choices is not good for anybody. Hell, let alone young people, but all these, the plethora of choices. Like when you look at black folks now, one of the reasons we're so separated now is because we got so many choices of different mind states that we could take on. So you have a nigga in affairs, you have a nigga with a bow tie, you have, you know what I'm saying? Koofy. You know what I'm saying? A nigga in a jalabia.
A Power Ranger outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them have Power Ranger outfits. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, damn, it's so many choices. You could pick what it is that you want to be this week. You know what I'm saying? And you could just jump. But I just wanted to know about the red bone. So let's go and finish this real quick. Damn, I let it sit. Now you're
alienated from your own people. You're never black enough. Your long hair automatically means you think you're all that. Your light skin automatically makes you think you're pretty. But we're still black in America. None of us feel advantaged.
Well, here's the piece that I find very interesting is that both the dark and the light are experiencing the same things at different ends of the spectrum. Yeah. Because you got insulted by being called high yellow or red bone. But somebody being called a coon, a jigaboo, and a monkey, you understand, tar baby.
We're called that too. We're called coon and jigaboo and all of those same things too. We're still called that. On top of light, bright, and all those other things. We're still also
so
called
the outside world that sees you as just a black person heaps the black stuff on you. Exactly. And then within the community, you get it. Wow.
Yeah. I think that the healing really is going to begin when each of us look at each other and validate each other's experience. Yes. That's when the healing really begins.
When needs a witness.
Exactly right. When we can look at that's the tweet, people.
A wound needs a witness. Yeah. And that's what this is. More than anything tonight, I think there have been, just like the Twitter that just said, not knowing that light-skinned women had painful experiences, that's opening up the wound and opening up the opportunity for a conversation.
So that for those that want to go further with that, we will be having discussion, but you could also follow that a little bit deeper, on this. That's Ayana Van Zant on colorism. That's on Oprah's channel. Live class, that was a live class that they did. So you can check it out. And you can see how, because we're going to have the discussion. We're going to have this discussion in our community, right? Because it's something that we really need to discuss. Because, it's a lot of wounded people. A lot of wounded people out here. You know what I'm saying? Light and dark. That we need to look at. And we need to find ways of giving people a place where they can hear. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I've been called, it's like, it's kind of popular to be dark-skinned now, but shit, I came up in a time when it wasn't, shit, I'm competing against El DeBarge.
Yeah, it was. How come it wasn't? It wasn't.
I'm like, shit, El DeBarge, everybody was, El DeBarge, and then even, it was so bad, because when you look at it, because I remember you posted on your timeline, not that I'm on Facebook all the time, but she posted on the timeline. Well, actually, she posted on Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. I want to send shouts out to you because her, CeeLo, they be posting up on the timeline because I'm telling people, put stuff on this so that we can have people think about it. But when you put up the picture of Little Kim up there, you can really see the effect. And then we can also do the same thing with Michael Jackson. We can see the effect of what people's going through and how they will destroy themselves in order to fit into the idea of beauty. And end up fucking themselves up because Lil' Kim look, I'm sitting up here looking, I'm like, Lil' Kim look horrible. And I'm so hurt. Horrible. And I'm so hurt that there's nobody around her being like, bitch, are you out your mind? What are you doing? Man. I mean, she done blew up. I mean, not only has she messed up her skin, she messed up her nose. She made her chest too big. Trying to hang with... you know what I'm saying? And
the hair, the eyes, all of it. All of it.
How do we combat that? How do you combat that? You know what I'm saying? How do we stop the next generation from trying to do that? But because now what they're doing now, rather than finding the little Kims in the community, they're finding the ambiguous. They're finding the racial ambiguous ones now, and they're throwing them up. So, there's an agenda here, and we have to, and the only way that you fight an agenda is by having an agenda. What is our agenda for our children? What is the agenda for our community? You know what I'm saying? What is the vision? You know what I'm saying? Because agenda is nothing but a vision. What is the vision that we have for our young people? What's the vision that we have for our community? Where do we want to be? And these are some of the issues that we have to deal with if we talking about building. Building ain't just about getting together and talking about deep shit. Building is about getting together and as Navita said, coming and participating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like we have a real responsibility in our communities. We ain't even on the global shit. A lot of us, we want to jump to the global shit and we want to be the Malcolm X. But we got to realize that Malcolm X started as a local minister. And affecting and changing people in his local area, building his tribe. And his tribe eventually built into something called the Nation of Islam, right? Of course, Elijah Muhammad started, but Malcolm came and Malcolm was able to add value to what Elijah Muhammad was doing and made it look valuable enough for other people to come in so that they could build the tribe where they were and expand. And that's all we're trying to do, family. We got to build our tribe. A lot of us suffering, including, including myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all have pains and shit. Where can we go and talk about it? You know what I'm saying? Where's our therapy? You know what I'm saying?
We need to put this stuff on the table, and we need to just not just talk about it, but present solutions to this long-going issue within our community. And the only way we're going to start even healing from that and even stopping it is by learning what it is and knowing and identifying it. Because some people don't even identify it. They don't know that they've been confronted with it. They don't even know that they've said it. Like I had a girlfriend tell me, "Ooh, girl, no, we got to make sure we don't get in the sun. I ain't trying to get too dark."
How many of us that heard that shit?
And I was like, what you mean too dark? And she was like, no, don't you go with that black stuff. I'm not trying to say nothing. She doesn't even realize what she's saying.
At all.
So we need to address these issues and then solutions to these issues. And when you are confronted with it, you have to address it right then and there to the individual. Now, let them know what they really are saying. And some may understand it, and some may not. But I know at some point I was able to get it. Someone spoke to me and dropped knowledge on me. And I was like, damn, you know what? Maybe I need to, reevaluate, my way of thinking here. Because I was always, I was very, at a younger age, I was very color struck.
Shit, I mean, we came up in a color struck time, didn't we? I mean, you about my age. We came up in a color struck time. It was very, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we think it went away. But it just morphed and changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And we have to, and one of the things I love about myth is that you get to explore solutions to complex problems in story form, problems that other people have dealt with. Now, this is going to sound crazy, but bear with me. In the biblical myth, outside of just the Bible, you know they got stories outside the Bible. And one of the stories about King Solomon, even though I'm not a big fan of Solomon, one of the stories about King Solomon is that when King Solomon asked for wisdom, part of the wisdom that he received from the Creator was the wisdom to control angels and demons. And the way that he was given this power was that he was able to speak their names. He knew their names. So now I'm like, brother, what they got to do with what you're talking about now? King Solomon was able to control angels and demons because he received all of their names. And by calling their names, you make them yours. Now, we look into ancient lore. One of the things that they talk about in some African communities or some tribes even, that if you're walking down the street and you hear somebody with an unfamiliar voice call your name, they say, do not turn around because it may be a witch trying to grab your soul. And if you respond to the name, they have control over you. We go even back farther. Ra, right, was controlled by Aset because she was the only one that knew his name. She tricked him out of his name. Even Ra was trying to keep. Ra is like his street name. Nobody know his real name except Aset. This is why ancient beings always tried to hide their name, because once you are able to identify and call a name, you have power over them. Brother Hatim, what they got to do with what we talking about right now? What I'm trying to say is that Sister Navita said something very key. She said we have not been able to identify. Many of us don't even identify the problem. And the reason we don't identify the problem is because we don't identify it. We don't, first off, we don't identify it and we don't recognize it and we don't have a name for it. Once we name an issue, it makes it possible for us to control it. Once we identify and are able to name a problem, it gives us power over the problem. Slight power, but power nonetheless. And all I'm saying is a lot of these issues, we have to come out and talk about it. And we have to find the names for them. And we have to label it so that we can be able to call it out when we see it, so we can control it. Most people is doing a lot of wrong shit.
I agree.
A lot of us is doing wrong shit because we don't know what the fuck we doing. We don't know what it means to be unified as a people. So it's kind of hard for me to even be mad at some people for some of the shit they do because they don't know. It has never been defined for them. So it's sort of like the story that they told on one of these shows. They was talking about, they said when Christopher Columbus came to where he came, he didn't come to the Americas. They said, now in this story, they said that the Native Americans or the natives where they first landed could not see the ships. You ever heard this story, Navita?
No, I haven't.
They said that when Christopher Columbus first came, wherever he stopped, the natives did the story that's been passed down supposedly, because we know that a lot of them was there, but they couldn't see the ships. You know why, Navita?
Why?
Because they had never seen. They didn't have a word for it. So they couldn't, their mind couldn't see it. Right? So it took one of their shamans to go out there because he was able to see the something wasn't right out there on the horizon. And because he didn't see it, because he couldn't see it, he could see the effects of it. So he sat there and he went into a meditative trance until he was able to identify that space and was able to label it. And once he was able to label it, unfortunately, it was a little bit too late. We see what happened.
Right. See what happened. Mm-hmm.
It's just like with us. We have problems in our community that we can't even name. We got angers rolling through us that we don't even name, that we don't know. And we got demons running. Those are basically demons that we don't have names for. And because we don't have names for them, we can't control them. We can't even call them out. Because it's normal behavior. This is what we do. Right? So.
Yeah, they didn't recognize what they were, but then by the time they identified it and put a name on it, that it was the invader, it was too late. They had already invaded.
Too damn late. It was too late. You know, we got to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. We the only ones. We're the only ones playing the game like it's really for fun rather than for life. So I mean, it's like, it's time for us to really get down for the game. So what I'm gonna do is I thank you for calling in, Sister Navita. Family, I will be sending out a text about the meeting, as well as I'm gonna be also sending out a text about Queen Mother Moore Day. I just found out. Let me go and read this flyer for y'all, because this is a proud event here.
And I'm about to hang up.
All right, go and hang up. Oh, you gonna hang up when I'm about to make an announcement? All right, I see how you be. Let's see.
Is there any more people on here?
Nope, we all done, baby.
Okay, can I get the logo tablet?
Can I finish first? I'm not finished yet.
You just said you were finished.
No, I said people ain't on here. She asked me if people was on here. I'm about to be finished. All right, give me a second, please. Let's see. All right, just for y'all, then I'm going to post up this flyer for y'all, but I just want to read, because go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that Jensen?
No, that is the Justice League. All right. So right now, what I'm doing, family, I'm trying to pull up a flyer so that I'm going to announce Queen Mother Moore Day. And what's going on? You got your shirt on backwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Real life here, Gye-Nyame. Real life. All right, here we go. Queen Mother Moore. I'm going to download this as well so that I can go. Tawi Family Village presents Queen Mother Moore, an African American woman celebration, July 28th, 2018 at the Shepherd Library, 790 North Nelson Road, from 3:15 to 6 p.m. All right, speaking will be a Tracy Overby, assistant professor from OSU Libraries, will speak on urban gardening and library spaces, helping to reduce recidivism. We got Rashida Payne Abdul Haq, Sustainable Food Systems, Cleveland High Tunnel Project, will speak on gardening in the city. And me and Cleve is also going to be talking about our little gardening experience as well. So that will be on July 28th, 2018, 3:15 to 6 p.m. at the Shepherd Library. So this is going to be Cleveland. Actually, this will be Cleveland's second speaking engagement. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. Y'all know it's going to be hard. But I'm going to let Cleve go and do that, because this will be probably his second engagement. So let me download this so that we could go. I can go and send it out. So I'm going to send that out. All right, family, this is Brother Hatim. I want to say thank you for taking the time and joining us. I want to wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. That's right. Queen Mother Moore Day. We are out. Peace, family. Oh, my fault. I need to remind you. You are now listening to
Gye-Nyame Journey
Media. Say it. Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Hold on. Let me get it back.
We're talking about your open, guys.
Queen. Hold on. Mother
G.
Moore.
Gina.
All right.
It's Queen Mother Gina.
You're not no Queen Mother yet. You better not be a mother of nothing right now.
Okay, Queen Gina.
You can't be a queen yet either. You're too damn young.
Damn, Ron, come on!
Dang it.
What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
I might have to watch that movie. That just popped up. But I need to remind you, are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is the Daily Toast. This is a Heart of a Summer production.
But wait up to blow your own paradigm.
Peace out, fam. Make sure you like and share.
Peace.
Peace out, Spreaker.